I've been really fortunate recently with charity shops. I've been picking up some rather nice finds. I don't know why. I don't know. It's the time of year people are just getting rid of records or something. I don't know what it is, but yeah, some really nice stuff seems to be coming in recently from a lot of charity shops I go to. Sometimes it'll go for months them not having much at all really, sort of landfill stuff, to having some really nice stuff. So yeah, it's been so many pickups in the last couple of months. I've had to do a video like this to shorten it. Otherwise, it would just gone on forever and ever. So yeah, there's a lot here. Picked up this 45 Pilot January hit from 1975. Good hit by Pilot. Wouldn't mind picking up a couple of albums of theirs. I also like the song Magic as well. Wouldn't mind picking that up either on 45 or the actual album. Picked up this Neil Diamond Serenade. These records vary from 50p to, I don't know, maybe to the £20 mark. It varies all over the place. Some are cheap, some are not so cheap, but some nice finds nonetheless. Anyway, Neil Diamond Serenade. Picked up this Pet Shop Boys Please. £6. This compilation, Snap It Up Monster Hits 2. Nice 2 LP set with lots of good 80s hits on there. This was dated 1990. Sorry, they're 90s hits then, or either late 80s, 89 most likely. So yeah, that nice compilation. This Curiosity Killed the Cats, Keep Your Distance. This is another album I have of theirs. Includes the hits Down to Earth and Ordinary Day. £2. This Edie Brickell, What I Am. Always like this single. There's another 90s hit of hers I wouldn't mind picking up. Good Times. Always like that song. This is another one which I liked of hers. For £2. What I Am by Edie Brickell and New Behemoths. This Madness single. And yep, Yesterday's Men 12-inch version for £6. A little bit more than what I'd like to have paid, but it's not bad. It's not bad still. Madness. This Sade, Stronger Than Pride, £5. Can't really argue with that. Great voice. Very nice sounding records as well. I think she's only got, 5 albums to her discography, which you can pick up in the UK for next to nothing really. Or you can pay for a really overpriced box set, which isn't worth the money considering how cheap you can actually pick up her albums. And they're all very good quality, very good production on these 80s albums, especially of hers. This Prefab Sprout from Langley Park to Memphis is a really good album. I do have another copy of this, and it's a very good album. This is £4. Just brought it as a spare, really. This U2 one I've been wanting to pick up for a while. Rattle and Hum. Believe it is a live album. Tenner, which it's not bad. Tenner for this. Pretty good, really. It has a little bit of few marks here and there, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. This was a nice find. Handel Messiah, Sir Adrian Bolt on the Decca label. Just like the look of it, really. It's really clean. It's nice and shiny. Just look good. I'm not one for classical, but I do like picking out one or two classical pieces. And this just looked a really nice, clean, tidy record. This one, Tchaikovsky on the German label. Quite common one. It was also quite desirable one to collect as well. This Herb Alpert with the hits This Guy Is In Love With You, includes All My Loving, What Now My Love, Monday Monday, Without Her, Alone Again, Naturally, Don't Go Breaking My Heart. So quite a few covers, which I'm quite keen to give a listen to. I've not heard some of those songs. Of course, This Guy In Love With You was a big hit of his. So yeah, familiar with that one, but not so much the others. So yeah, this was like £2. It was not bad. Nice copy of Rimsky-Korsakov, Scheherazade. Always a nice classical piece, this one. And yet again, similar to the other classical, very nice condition cover. Nice shine to it, nice glossy shine. Yeah, nicely looked after record, that one. Venus and Mars. Yeah, picked this one up. I couldn't really leave it there because I know it eventually would sell in the charity shop. So I thought I might as well buy it and maybe VCT it to someone. Who knows? Nik Kershaw, The Riddle. Not got this one of his. Very nice copy. So yeah, I thought I'll go for this one as well and try and complete the collection of his. Finally, The Fanatic. I don't know much about this artist, but it was cheap, so I thought I'd go for it. You know, these cheap finds sometimes can pay off. The Softies, Nice and Nasty. Another blind buy, this one. This one by Joan Baez. More of an up-to-date album. I think it's 80s record. Nicely kept in the shrink for £2. And that one is recently. I don't have anything of hers. I was just keen to give this a listen. For £2 for a nice kept record still in the shrink. It's not a bad deal at all. And this might actually be a nice album, so you never know. This one as well, Pump Up the Volume 12-inch single. Detective. Not heard of this group. Don't know much about them. Just went with it. It's partly in its shrink, so I thought, why not? The Robert Cray Band. I wasn't actually going to buy this, but a few recommended that I go back and pick this one up from the charity shop, which I did, and I haven't actually given it a listen yet. This album is called Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, and yeah, I'll be giving this one a listen ASAP. From the Witchwood, Straubs. I did go back for this one as well. It's a shame someone had actually written their name on it, but it's not the best condition, but it's good enough. So yeah, went with that one, and of course I went for this Complete Madness. Yeah, a bit of a no-brainer because I haven't actually got this one. So yeah, glad to have this one in there. And I believe it's basically a compilation of many of their great hits. So yeah, Embarrassment, Shut Up, My Girl, Baggy Trousers, It Must Be Love, The Prince. So yeah, a lot on there. House of Fun, of course, was the number one Step Beyond. And yeah, what more could you ask for? Madness. This really nice copy of Simply Red, Men and Women. Still with a hype sticker. Really nice. Yeah, it's like almost mint. It's very, very minty. So yeah, for the condition alone, I was willing to pay a little bit extra for it. So yeah, got that one. This one, same really as that Simply Red one, just a really, really nice copy with hype sticker. Yeah, it's just an upgrade to what I got already. So yeah, I was willing to pay a little bit more for that. It's Paul Young. Don't actually own it. I've seen this so many times for like dirt cheap. I've always sort of never really brought it until I saw this really, really nice copy with a hype sticker. So I thought, yeah, you know, I'll pull the trigger on this time around, because it's just a nice copy of this album. So you don't seem to see really, really nicely kept records in one place, and I was quite fortunate that day. It's got a few little spots on there, but still nice copy, really nice copy. This Little River Band's basically a greatest hits. I was told to go back and pick this one out. It's a nice sort of quiet, relaxing album. So yeah, I did. I went back and got it. Like I said, don't know anything about this band, but as someone recommended I go back and grab it, I did. So yeah, picked it up. The Sutherland Brothers and Oliver, Reach for the Sky, Blind Buy yet again, for £2. I snapped it up. This was, these are a few records here which I don't think I actually made any kind of video before I've done this one. So yeah, picked up this Bachman Turner Overdrive 4-wheel drive on the Mercury label. Nice condition. Not really sure what I paid for this. £2. So yeah, £2. Not too bad, really. Sladist, good album of theirs. Has the hit. Where is it? 'Cause I Love You on there. Big hit of theirs. Squeeze Me, Please Me, Can't Feel the Noise. Look at Last Night. Not familiar with that one. Goodbye to Jane. Mama Are All Crazy Now, Take Me Back Home. I mean, is this a compilation or an album? Because it is it's great. If this is an album, then wow. It is. I mean, it's so good. Surely it's a comp. Surely, who knows? If anyone let me know, write in the comments below. This was a tenner. Yeah, perhaps a little bit more than what I wanted to pay. But yeah, look at the hits on here. I mean, wow. Yeah, couldn't resist, I'm afraid. Had to add this to the collection. Yeah, Alison Moyet. How many times have we seen Alison Moyet Elf album over and over again? I know, but my copy is a little bit rough. This has got a hype sticker. It's nicely kept record. Nice shine, nice glossy shine to it. Very much similar to like those others, like that Simply Red one. Just a really, really nice kept record. And well, if you're gonna buy a common record and you get like a really, really nice copy, then there's no more excuses to keep buying it, is there? So yeah, I'm kind of done with that one. Now this was in the glass cabinet of the record shop of my local one I go to, and yeah, so yes, instantly pull the trigger on this. Squeeze Argy Bargy. I think this was a tenner. Yeah, tenner. Look. So yeah, I mean, for me that is pretty much a no-brainer, really. Find It in the Wild is also a nice sort of buzz when you find things in the wild, like in charity shops like that. It sort of makes you want to spend a little bit more money than maybe you would if you saw records in a record shop, because you kind of get caught up in the moment kind of thing. The Human League, Unlimited Orchestra, Live and Dancing. Pick this one up. And it is basically an instrumentational versions of previously unreleased songs by the Human League, remixed and produced by Martin Rushent. So yeah, it's got the members of the band there. So yeah, it's got Hard Times, Love Action, and many other hits, and maybe not so known hits. And yeah, £2. Took a chance on this. It's a great group, you know, even if this is, is crap, you know, I took a chance. So you never know. America Harbour, went with this one. Nice condition record. Okay, there's a blemish here and there, but still, it's a very nice shiny record. And £2. So and it's produced by George Martin, which is always a good thing. So yeah, the production on this should sound pretty good. Level 42, Running in the Family. I've seen this so many times. I finally pulled the trigger on this because I thought it was about time I got it. Complete with a hype sticker. It's got a lot of good hits on here. Lessons in Love, Running in the Family. Yeah, I thought I'd finally get it. It's a nice copy. A little bit more than what maybe I wanted to pay. I like to pick these up, these 80s ones up cheap, like really cheap, because you can find them cheap for exceptionally good condition. But there you go. It's not bad. It's not too bad. This Paul Hardcastle. So yeah, I've seen this a few times. I mean, 19 is on here. And actually, I'm not too familiar with the other songs, but for £2, I mean, hey, it is Paul Hardcastle. So yeah, pick that one up. Moving on, Boy Meets Girl, Waiting for a Star to Fall, 12-inch single. So yeah, great single, and this was £2. So yeah, not bad at all. Great single. Picked up this World of Hits Volume 2, 60s music. I do have, I believe it's Volume 1. I played it and it sounds great. Volume 1 I have already. Sounds great. So I thought, you know what? I'll pick this one up. Being at the my other one at home sounds absolutely fantastic. It's Decca, and it's got some pretty good hits on here. Some not so good, and some very good. So yeah, favourite hit on here. I Can't Let Maggie Go. Maybe by the Honey Bus. All or Nothing was another one by the Small Faces. Yeah, not as good as the first record, but still pick it up anyway. It was cheap. This I didn't expect to find this Tone Loc, Locked After Dark. Yeah, for those who are not familiar with Tone Loc, he had a couple of hits. Wild Thing, of course, being one of them. Funky Cold Medina, probably know that one. So yeah, there's one or two on there you may know. And it was cheap for £2. It surprised me a bit. So yeah, this is a cheap record. I wouldn't have thought it would be, but there you go. Never mind. Took a chance on this Maria Molorda, Southern Winds. Yeah, it's the album cover really what struck me, really. The colours of it, the art design. I'm not familiar with the artist or anything, but yeah, I thought I'd go for this one. It was £2, so it's quite a nice condition. So you went for that one as well. Aha, Scoundrel Days. Has the hit I've Been Losing You on there. So yes, another nice Aha album I've now got. This is my third album of theirs I have now. £2, and yeah, I thought why not? You know, I like Aha, so yeah, picked that one up. Picked up another copy of the Joshua Tree. This is a great album, great album. This was in their glass cabinet. I do have one or two copies already. Reason why I picked this one up is because it has the poster inside, I believe. Yeah, if I can get to it without damaging anything. So yeah, it's complete with a poster there. So yeah, my other copies didn't have that, and it's a rather nice condition record. I do I have come across this quite a few times, and this album just seems to sometimes get a bit mildewy sometimes, and it kind of ruins all this blackness. And so yeah, this one was a nice copy, so yeah, picked that one up. This Origins 13 Moons, bit of a rare record, which I sort of looked up on the likes of Discogs and eBay, and yeah, doesn't seem to be many copies of it floating around. So for £2 I thought I'd take a chance, and you know, if I was to sell it, maybe get more than my money back at least. So yeah, not only if I buy things to listen to, I buy things to maybe flip in the future. So yeah, you have to kind of make your collection work for you sometimes. So yeah, anyway, who knows, I might keep it if I like it. So yeah, there you go, and that is pretty much all of it for vinyl, for the charity shop finds anyway. I hope you liked the video, everyone. Thank you all for subscribing, liking the videos and leaving comments. It's always appreciated. I always do my best to respond to comments, so keep writing to me. As always, take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.